Hey everybody, Natedawg here. I'm doing another video and we're going to talk about Toy Story 4. So let's talk about Toy Story 3 and then let's talk about Toy Story 4. Okay, Toy Story 3 had talked about Woody, Buzz, and the whole gang that are back, and then like Andy's all grown up, he's 17 years old, and then the toys get donated to Sunnyside Daycare. Then in the end, like they have to escape Sunnyside and then to get back to Andy's, and at the end they're donated to Bonnie. Then we just saw the ending where the camera just looks up, shows up the clouds that are shaped like the ones from the first Toy Story that we saw back in the first movie. Yeah. And so after Toy Story 3, many Toy Story fans have been asking Pixar about a Toy Story 4 and asking if they would make one. According to Leon Critch, who directed Toy Story 3, he said, well, we don't have any plans to make a Toy Story 4. And then he also had said that they really had tried their best to end the story. And here's what he really had said. We really tried to end the story of Andy and his toys in a really lovely way. And so he's telling us that him and Pixar have no plans on making a Toy Story 4 because they really have tried their best to end the story. Then he said, I'm flattered that people ask about it, and it reminds me how much people really do love the characters. But then he said, it was also really important with me to this film that we not just create another sequel, and that just may not be another appendage coming off of the other two. Yeah, so what he means by that is like they might not make another Toy Story film, and that will not just be happening coming off of the other three Toy Story movies. Yes, I also watched a video of him telling this report lady saying that we'll have to wait for a very long time because they have no plans to making a Toy Story 4. So he means like that they might make a Toy Story 4 someday in the future, and there will be an opportunity for Woody and Buzz and the gang to come back, but they don't have plans for it right now. Then we heard that they're trying to look for ways to keep the characters alive, so they have plans to do Toy Story shorts, but not a Toy Story 4. So they're going to keep the Toy Story characters alive by making Toy Story shorts, and then they're making a Halloween special called Toy Story of Terror. I'm going to see it on October 16th when it comes out. Yeah. And anyway, we also heard on a website that Tim Allen, who voiced Buzz Lightyear, he just signed on for a Toy Story 4 to reprise his role as Buzz Lightyear. I guess he just signed on because like he's not Toy Story'd out. He's interested in just doing more Toy Story films, so he signed on for a Toy Story 4 if Pixar ever decides to make a Toy Story 4. So hopefully they will. If they do make it, it'll be great, but if they don't make it, it'll just probably end the series. So there you have it. Tim Allen had just signed up for a Toy Story 4 if Pixar ever decides to make one. If they decide to, once they come up with a story. Yeah, so hopefully. And then we heard, back in 2011 in a BBC interview, Tom Hanks had told that like he thinks Pixar was working on a sequel. Like he was referring to Pixar, but however, this wasn't confirmed by Disney or Pixar. And then on February 2013, like a few months ago, there had been several sites reporting that Toy Story 4 was in production with a release date in 2015, and these rumors think that like these sites had claimed that Disney and Pixar had confirmed Toy Story 4, but they didn't. So I looked at this poster on YouTube of Toy Story 4, and it wasn't really the real poster. And then I looked on images on the internet, thinking that it was a real poster for Toy Story 4, because like when it said with a new owner comes a new adventure, and said the release date for it 2015, but it wasn't real. And so Disney had denied these rumors, saying nothing is official. Yeah, so like Disney had told the rumors everything's not real, it's fake, and it's not official. And there's just like something wrong with the rumors. Like they shouldn't confirm Toy Story 4. They're just faking it. It's like some fans are just rumoring it to us. They can't do that. It's just cheating, and it probably would be against the law. And Disney and Pixar would confirm Toy Story 4 if they had come up with a story. They have to confirm it, not the rumors. The rumors are just a lie. You know what? That just really pisses me off, just hearing the rumors and like thinking I should believe them, like saying like they're just telling us like they think Disney and Pixar confirmed Toy Story 4. But it's not true. Disney and Pixar have not. So this is what I'm just saying for right now. So we don't know if there's going to be a Toy Story 4, because I don't think the third movie would probably get a Toy Story 4. Like there won't even be a fourth sequel. The only way a Toy Story 4 would happen is if Pixar ever decides to make one, if they come up with a great idea for the story of it, and if the third film does make a lot of money. So I think this movie, the third movie did make a lot of money. It made like $400 million. So I'm pretty sure there will be a Toy Story 4. But we don't know for sure. Because we have to know if Pixar decides to make one. Hopefully. So maybe they will. Once they come up with a great idea. So I just hope if they make a Toy Story 4, and I hope it better be a sequel, and I just hope if it's good. Because if it will be good, I will see more Toy Story. I know you Toy Story fans should probably will. Some of you may not want it, but I would want it. Because I'm a big Toy Story fan. Oh, and I also heard this black man talking about Toy Story 4 and thinking, like in 2015 when they make it, he thinks they would make it, they would make a reboot and have like a new franchise. But there's no way Pixar should reboot Toy Story. They should never reboot these series and just never reboot the franchise, never remake it. Toy Story is a classic movie. They can't remake this classic. It would be terrible. That'd be a terrible decision, a bad decision. But you gotta understand, Toy Story fans, is that we should have a Toy Story 4, and then it should be the final installment, and we want a perfect ending, a great perfect ending to the Toy Story series. And they should just end it in a really good way. But they should never reboot it, never remake it. I would hate for them to do it, because if they do a reboot, I would not want to see any more Toy Story, because I would be upset if they rebooted this movie, if they would ruin my classic childhood movie. Because I would really do not want to see something that's the same again. Ever. No way, Jose. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment.